AC goes in the direction of Jones. He's got it!
Hello again, everybody. I'm Evan Massoud. Welcome to the Fred TV Sports Report. The Fribble Finals wrapped up last week, and we have lots of highlights to get to. But first, let's take a look at the bracket one last time. Heading into Game 3, the Dodgers find themselves in an 0-2 hole against the defending champs, who haven't lost a playoff game in 4 games played. Could the Dodgers stave off elimination, or will the Braves make quick work of the league and back-to-back titles? Let's get right into it. Game 3 highlights under the lights at Shoe Park. Dodgers hoping to play another day. After both starters tossed 3 innings of nearly perfect ball, the Dodgers open the scoring in the top of the 4th. 2 out, 2 on for Owen Caldwell. Down and into a lefty is a dangerous spot, and he makes Brendan Doyle pay. That one's not coming back. Caldwell was a pitcher only in college this year. Maybe coach will let him hit next season. It's 3-0 Dodgers. We'll jump to the bottom of the 7th. 2 runs already home for the Braves. They add another. Tyler Shemick with the RBI double down the line. That scores Nick Savage. It cuts the Dodgers' lead to 7-4. But it wouldn't be enough for the Braves. The Dodgers grab their first win of the series, 11-7 the final, and they ensure themselves at least one more crack at the Braves in Game 4, which we'll look at right now. From offense and errors to pitching and defense, Game 4 could not have been any more different than what we saw in Game 3. Bottom of the 4th, a scoreless game. Alex Dominguez leading off the inning. First pitch swinging. See ya. Deep, far, and very gone. Off the garage door of Henry's Tires across the street. The Dodgers strike first again. 1-0 Blue. After the Braves tied it up in the top of the 5th, the Dodgers pulled back ahead in the bottom of the inning thanks to Brian Cipolla. Hard hit liner off the glove of Brendan Doyle. That'll score Zach Souza, who makes double sure he touched home plate. That's a big run because it's 2-1, and that would be enough to send it to Game 5. Take a look at this web gem from Cipolla for the 27th out, coming in from short on the left side of the screen. Not too shabby. Pitching-wise, Chase Stafford went the first 3, and Skylar Beckerman went the final 6, earning the win. I caught up with him post-game, and he offered some insight into Game 5.
We went down, and honestly, Adam predicted us to go down 2-0, go down 2, and then he was like, we're going to win 3 in a row before the series even started. And I don't know, I feel like we got a really good ball team here, and I think we can win it.
So there you have it. The stage is set for another do-or-die Game 5. But before we get to those highlights, we're hitting the links. The Fall River Country Club was the site of another golf tournament recently, this one put on by the newly formed Shine Together Incorporated Foundation. It was one of its first major fundraisers. SHINE is an acronym for Strength, Hope, Integrity, Neighborhood Enrichment. Durfee alum and former City Council President Cliff Ponte launched this foundation almost immediately after coming up short in the 2021 mayoral race. Ponte said his time away from the political spotlight was the perfect opportunity to continue his philanthropy from behind the scenes.
I'm blessed. You know, I've surrounded myself with good people throughout my entire career and my life, and whether it's politics or business, I'm proud of the people that I've surrounded myself with. The board that I have with the foundation has done a remarkable job of just doing great work and sharing in the mission that we have as an organization to really give back to the community, help people. That's been the best part about it all. Really has been.
In addition to his political career, Ponte is a successful businessman in real estate as operating principal and licensed broker of Keller Williams South Watuppa. He says this golf tournament is just the tip of the iceberg for fundraisers that the foundation has planned for the very near future. And for those of you wondering if Cliff is going to announce another political campaign for the 2023 municipal elections, he told me, quote, "I don't know yet, but we will be making a decision soon." A very political answer from the former city councilor. Okay, we're going to head back to Chew Park now. We'll wrap up our summer baseball coverage. Since we first began covering this league in 2012, 75% of the final rounds have resulted in a Game 5. And anytime you go into a sudden death game, the excitement is always at another level. The Dodgers will look to pull off the comeback. The Braves want to make it 2 in a row. Let's take a look. I'll tell you one thing. Fans were treated to a laser show. The ball was flying out of Chew Park on the final night of the season. Bottom three, 1-0 Dodgers. Nick Decibus leading off the inning. Sits back on the breaking ball, goes Oppo. Solo shot to right, and we are tied up 1-1 the score. That ball traveled a long way as Rodriguez watched it go. Later in the inning, 2 down now. Adam Crisafulli gets one middle in, turns on it. See the 295 marker? Well, this one went just about 305. Good enough for a 3-run homer for Crisafulli, and the Braves have their first lead since Game 2. It's 4-1. Top of the 4th here, Dodgers get 2 runs back. Guess who? Owen Caldwell absolutely tomahawks this fastball to right. Another Globe Street shot. This one a 2-run homer. It cuts the lead to 1, 4-3 Braves. Move to the bottom of the 5th. Still a 1-run game. How about another long ball? Josh Blaze's turn with a runner on. He joins the home run barrage. A line drive to right sails right out of Chew Park, landing on the sidewalk across the street. That makes it 6-3 Braves. The Dodgers would cut it to 6-5. That's as close as they would get. Tyler Shemek closes it out as Dominguez goes down swinging, and the repeat is official. Back-to-back Fribble titles for the Braves. Adam Crisafulli's 3-run shot was the go-ahead. I spoke with him after the final out.
2 outs in that situation, get down 2 strikes. Just try to put the barrel on the ball, get the head out, and ran into one there, and lucky we play at Chew Park, 296 down the line, so I'll take it. I have all the faith in the world in the rest of the Braves. You know, deep team, all year long. Everybody comes out to play. Everybody knows their role, so awesome series all around, but no doubt about it, we were ready to go.
What an awesome series for the 2022 Fribble Finals. Chew Park never disappoints. Thanks to the players in the league for another great summer of City Baseball. And we will close the book on summer 2022, and we begin a new chapter in high school sports. Students were welcomed back to school on Wednesday, and I had the opportunity to catch up with Durfee's 2 varsity soccer head coaches as a preview to the fall season. Coach Roach and her Lady Hilltoppers bounced back in what was a tremendously successful 2021 season. And the good news is their returning roster is nearly the same, with the exception being a few key freshman addition coming in from the middle school.
We didn't lose anybody. We got the exact same team we won with last year, are playing this year, and we have some really very skilled freshmen that are going to be joining the varsity squad, and we have, you know, we're rostering 18 on one team and 22 on the other, so we have numbers too. So last year we struggled a little because of injury, but now we have people that can step in should that happen again. These girls have been together, they've suffered together, they've had successes together, and that's brought them into almost like a little family. Like they care about each other, not just because they're playing soccer together, they're friends off the field as well.
Meanwhile, for Coach Mello and his varsity boys, who were also a playoff team in 2021, couldn't be any further in the other direction. They graduated 18. Yes, 18 Hilltoppers last June. So whether anyone wants to admit it or not, the boys team is in a rebuilding year this coming season and will most likely experience some growing pains along the way when you consider the entire roster has basically been turned over. Ultimately, win, lose, or draw for Coach, if the players buy in, that's all he can ask for.
The commitment that a soccer program requires, the practicing every day, being here every day after school, that's the challenging part. Those that know it, you lose those 18, they've bought into it, they've accepted what it's all about, they put in the work. So that was easy, smooth sailing. But when you lose 18 guys and you try to replace them, it's not just soccer-wise. There's a lot of kids have talent. It's just the commitment level that we have to, make sure they have and have them believe in it so they can be part of the program also.
So there you have it, a quick look into one of the sports we will be spending a lot of time with over the next 8 weeks. And that's in addition to football, girls volleyball, and field hockey as well. Should be a fun fall. On a final note, a personal note, just as an example of how fast time flies by, in preparing for the upcoming high school sports year, I realized that this is going to be my 10th opening day. It's It's hard to believe that it's already been that long. But in looking back at the hundreds of games that I've covered with our students and staff, I'm proud to say that our sports coverage has grown immensely over that time span, and we will continue striving to bring you the best possible product each time we go live. So thank you, viewers, for always tuning in, and here's to 10 more years, all right? Now, weather permitting, here's a look at our opening week schedule. Our first broadcast will be Thursday from Diamond Regional as the Durfee Hilltoppers and Diamond Bengals renew their boys soccer rivalry in primetime. That one a 6:30 start. Then the next night, on Friday, our first look at Durfee football after their core group of players graduated in June. They'll host Attleboro for opening night, 7 p.m. kickoff. Finally, on Saturday, the season finale for the Troy City Titans of the ECFL. It's been a fun summer covering their games, and we look forward to bringing you their 5th and final home game next weekend. That one's scheduled for 7:30. And of course, Facebook is where the live action is, so if you have not done so already, be sure to like and follow us so you don't miss our live coverage notifications. Thanks to our studio crew, Alex Mello, Craig Salvador, Gary Leet, and our director, Mike Ferreira. And on behalf of the crew, we wish all of our educators and students in Fall River a safe and successful school year. Until next Thursday, I'm Evan Massoud. Have a great weekend, and thanks for watching.